What's going on, everybody? It's Rod with Pow Group. Welcome back on The Pursuit of Wealth, your home for MJ Stocks, crypto assets, news, and interviews. Today is Thursday, July 4th. Happy Independence Day for those in the U.S. In this video, we're going to be discussing the crypto market, the recent sell-off, and is it over? We're going to take a look at the chart. I'll bring up the Bitcoin chart. I'll give my thoughts and opinions on the price action in the days, weeks, months ahead. A lot of people on crypto Twitter, on X, saying that we're going to 40K and below. I'm not really subscribing to that idea, and so far we're holding key support. So we'll take a look at the technicals and I'll give my thoughts and opinions. Before we get to it though, make sure to smash the like. It helps support me in the channel. If you're new, you can subscribe, tick the bell, all that good stuff. You'll be notified on any future videos or when I go live. As always, this is not financial advice and I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. You should never buy or sell anything based on anything that I say or write. Also, you can follow us over on X, formerly Twitter. The handle for that is @GroupPow. Going to be using that as my platform of choice going forward. Before we get started, I want to thank our sponsor of today's video, and that's BitGet. BitGet is a leading crypto exchange with over 25 million users and 10 billion in USDT in daily trading volume. BitGet also offers a variety of trading options and has the largest crypto copy trading platform. BitGet also has great transparency with industry-leading proof of reserve ratios. If you'd like to learn more, please visit the link in the description. You can earn sign-up bonuses by using our link, and it also helps the channel out. This is a paid promotion in collaboration with BitGet. Diving into the Bitcoin chart here, on the monthly time frame, we are consolidating. So it was a monthly inside bar that broke bearish, and we have support here at 56,522. If you've been following the channel for a while now, it is a monthly bull flag that we're still holding at this point. So we're holding key support, first support at 56,522. But in my opinion, the must-hold level is 55,000 because that is the level that, as long as we hold that, we still remain the potential of a monthly bull flag. And something that we're looking to kind of mimic is the S&P 500. It was a similar scenario where we had our low, high, we're in a monthly uptrend, brief monthly high or low, and then we confirmed the monthly bull flag on the S&P 500 with a target of about 620. And once we broke the high here, that confirmed it, and we are now about 12% away from that monthly bull flag target. So if we take a look at Bitcoin, we're looking for a similar pattern where we're coming down here. This could be one final shakeout, and this is very typical, and we could get that bear trap where, you know, everybody's calling for 40K and below. As of right now, there's no major red flags. There's no major chart damage done whatsoever. We're not even dipping below the recent higher low there at 56,522. So again, as long as we hold that 0.32 fib there, and then you take your measured move from the low to the high and move it out to your 0.32 fib, and it's saying we are targeting about 160K if confirmed. So in order to negate it, we need to lose 55,000. In order to confirm it and follow in the footsteps of the S&P 500 SPY, we need to break all-time highs at 73,757. Break the all-time highs, that's monthly bull flag confirmed. And like I said, we're targeting about 164K, which from the previous all-time high, it sounds crazy, right? 160K, I can't believe I'm even saying it, but that's only 120% from the previous all-time high, right? Which crypto can do 100%, you know, in a weekend sometimes. So obviously not as easy with Bitcoin because it's a big market cap, and the more money that's involved, the harder it is to move the price, right? Imagine trying to drop Amazon 20 or 30% in a day or a week, or on the flip side, try to, you know, get it up 20, 30% in a very short period of time. It's just not going to happen. Once the market cap gets so big, it's harder to move it, right? And eventually Bitcoin will trade like gold where, you know, it only sees incremental moves, you know, in the run of a day or in the run of a week, right? If gold moves 3-4%, you know, the whole world's talking about it, right? If Bitcoin moves 3-4%, it's just it's just a very small move and just another day. So that's what we're looking at. No major red flags whatsoever. I did want to bring up the weekly time frame here. We did close below the 10-week moving average. We had a stochastic bear cross and a MACD bear cross. So we were expecting some downward pressure and momentum to the downside. But in my opinion, I think this is a buying opportunity. Personally, I don't own any Bitcoin. I basically sold it in 2021 and I'm focusing on altcoins. So that's my full transparency report on that. I'm focusing on altcoins like XRP, XLM, HBAR, Link. What else? There's a bunch that I'm focusing on. Filecoin. I actually bought some more XRP. What else did I buy today? I bought Filecoin, and I'm looking at XDC and Algo to add to those. But as of right now, we do have a lot of support. So let's say we were to lose 55,000, we have a lot of support in that 50 to 47,000 area. So if we do lose 55,000 and we negate that monthly bull flag, it's entirely possible that we back test 50,000 and then see a flush below that in a lower wick and go stop loss hunting. So again, it's all about support and resistance. Technical analysis isn't a guarantee. You just take it day by day, one data set at a time. And as of right now, we're holding key support. So if critical support at 55,000 is lost, then we'll be looking at a dip down to around 50 to 47K. And then after that, there's a lot of support there, the 100 and the 200 weekly moving average in the 35 to 36K range. In terms of the daily moving averages, we did dip below the 200-day moving average, but we've got a couple hours left in this daily candle. I want to see us close over that 200-day moving average at 58,487. We're currently at 58,490. So it's looking decent here. If we can see that close above that 200-day moving average, we're also gearing up for a potential death cross with the 50-day above the 200-day moving average. So again, if we can close back above that 200-day moving average here on the daily time frame, that'll be crisis averted in my opinion. And then we should start to trend back higher, in my opinion, and confirm that monthly bull flag. This could be, like I said, that final shakeout before the big breakout. And just imagine, there's been a lot of selling pressure lately. There's been, the Mt. Gox. There's been talks of an Ethereum ETF, which realistically could come any week now. So that would be huge. The Solana ETF. They're talking about an XRP ETF. They're talking about baskets of ETFs where, you'll have an ETF like an index and it'll have multiple different cryptos within that, right? So they're talking about, Ethereum, obviously, Bitcoin, Solana, XRP, Litecoin, a bunch of them, right? Cardano. So if we get those basket ETFs, this could be the biggest alt season we've ever seen. And we could see stablecoin legislation. We know that MiCA just came into full effect. There's, I think, a couple dozen nations already using it. And that is paving the way, right? The US is never first, but they're never last. So if we're seeing crypto legislation and stablecoin legislation around the world, then we're more than likely going to see some legislation, some new regulations in the US to set the law of the land and the rules of the road. And then it'll just be like the internet, before the dot-com bubble, right? In 1996, 97, the US Congress passed, the internet essentially regulations. And then we went on to see, the dot-com boom and bust, right? And I think something similar is going to happen where we're going to see final clear rules of the road. They're also talking about Gary Gensler, who's head of the SEC, how he could resign or get fired in order for the Dems to continue to poll well, because as of right now, he could basically cost them the election, right, through his ridiculous enforcement actions, regulation by enforcement. So as of right now, there's nothing to worry about. If we zoom in here to the weekly time frame, we could see an EMA 12 and 26 bear cross on the weekly time frame, which we haven't seen that. The last time we had a real bear cross on the weekly time frame was way back here in January of 2022. We avoided it here. So let's see if bulls can, like I said, hold that critical support at 55K. If that's the case, then I would anticipate a monthly bull flag to confirm, break the previous all-time highs, and like I said, we could be targeting over 160K, which again is still crazy to think about, but it's only little over 100% from the previous all-time high. There's so many bullish catalysts on the horizon as well. We could see a settlement with regards to Ripple and the SEC, and that would send altcoins into full send mode, right? We know that Ethereum ETF's getting approved, the Solana ETF, we get an XRP ETF. It really is shaping up for one of the best alt seasons, and I think this could be the biggest alt season that we've ever seen. So as of right now, we're just looking at the data. We're looking at support and resistance, key supports holding so far, and we'll look to see if we can follow in the footsteps of the S&P 500. But let me know what you think of this in the comment section below. I do think that this is going to be one final shakeout, and we should confirm that monthly bull flag. But again, it's not about predicting. It's not about right or wrong. It's about reacting and looking at key support and resistance levels and all these different indicators, patterns, and signals that we can help, get to the most likely scenario. And as of right now, no major chart damage whatsoever, nothing to worry about. Lose 55K, then I'll change my tune. All right, it's Rob with Powell Group. Thanks again for joining us in the pursuit of wealth. Have a great night, and we'll see you again on the next video.